All right, on here, we're going to move to the second part with solving absolute value equations. And you can see right there for part 2, the first step, it tells you what to do. You need to isolate the absolute value bars. So this, the 2x minus 3, I want to keep this in the bars. I want to get it by itself. So basically, what you have to do is get rid of this negative 6. And just like solving an equation, you do the opposite. So before I set up my two equations and get the answers, I'm going to add 6 to both sides. So when I add 6 to both sides, this cancels. I add 6 to the right side. So then on the left side, I'm going to have the absolute value of 2x minus 3 equals, and negative 4 plus 6 is 2. All right, then once you have the absolute value bars isolated, then you can set up your two equations. You know, you might have been thinking, oh, the answer is no solution because it's equal to a negative, but you can only make that assumption as soon as the absolute value bars are by itself. And here they are by itself, and it equals a positive. So we're good to go. We're going to get two solutions. Now solving, it's going to be very, very simple. Okay, the first equation, I'm just going to get rid of the absolute value bars. So I'm going to have 2x minus 3 equals 2. And solve for that. Second one, I'll put in red. It's where I leave whatever's inside the absolute value bars the same. So it's 2x minus 3. But I just change this 2 to a negative 2. And then I just solve for both. And they're very easy two-step equations, which should take you like no time at all. If I just solve for these, let's say I put the line straight down. If I add 3 to both sides, all right, I get 2x equals, and this 3 plus 2 gives me 5. Then I divide by 2. I'm going to get a fraction for this. So I get x to equal 5 halves. So that's one answer. Now to get the other answer, I work with the second equation in red. Right, draw the line straight down. I'm going to do the same exact steps I did for the first one. I'm going to add 3. That cancels. Add 3 to the right. This negative 2 plus 3 is 1. I bring down this 2x. And then I just divide both sides by 2. And I get another fraction. I get 1/2. You're not always going to get fractions for these. All right, so pretty much everything's the same. The only new step was this. And you need to get the absolute value bars by itself before you can set up the two equations.